Hey y'all, it's your girlfriend Angel Sunshine, and I'm here today with a message because Spirit said you need to hear this. And whatever it is you need to hear, you know you can find that right here on my TikTok and my YouTube. So I hope everybody enjoyed their week, and I hope everybody enjoyed their weekend. This morning, I had a channel message from the Holy Spirit, and the channel message was, when things go left, take time to look at who you thought you were at the time. Mercury retrograde is finally phasing out, and we are now in the pre-shadow phase of all of the things that it brought back from the past, things that you need to release. We are now in the shadow phase, which means we are easing our way out of this energy. And over this time, I have been doing a life review for myself because I've came a long way from where I started. And you yourself may be feeling the same way. As I was looking over the things that I've been through and, the trials and tribulations that I made it through, I couldn't help but to say, girl, why you didn't realize this, or why you didn't realize this person was manipulating you, or how you didn't see that this person really didn't mess with you the same way you was messing with them. And I began to beat myself up a little bit over it, but then the Holy Spirit let me know that when things go left, to take time to look at who you thought you were at the time. So it don't make sense to beat myself up or to say, oh, I should have did this better, or I should have went that way and I shouldn't have went that way. No, everything happened the way it was supposed to happen in my life. Just so when this moment came here, I can see the truth about who I was trying to be wasn't who I actually was during the time. So even though people may have manipulated me or may have tried to one-up me, I couldn't have learned how to avoid that if I hadn't went through the things that I went through. So now when those things spin the block or try to come back again, because I have experienced it and learned from it, I will no longer make those mistakes I made in the past. And then you can't beat yourself up for something that you didn't know or didn't have knowledge for. Now, if you have knowledge about something and you have an understanding about something and you allow it to re-happen over and over again in your life, then you could blame yourself. You feel me? But if you didn't have knowledge of what was being done to you, if you didn't have knowledge of, how to maneuver through what you was dealing with, then there's no need to beat yourself up. Only thing you need to do is, like Spirit told me, when things go left, take time to look at who you thought you was during that time. Because, see, the girl I was then, I forgive her because that wasn't who I really was. You feel me? So I can't beat myself up for somebody that I didn't even really know like that at the time. I was just stepping into who I was going to be. You feel me? So let's jump right on into the reading, y'all. Let's see what it is that Spirit wants y'all to know today. So Spirit, give me more on when things go left. Take time to look at who you were in the past. Give me more on that, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. So in the shadows that we have, she conquered her demons and wore her scars like wings. This card don't got nothing on it, y'all. So in the shadows is all about what's hidden. The overall energy, the reason, the answer to the question. And it says she conquered her demons and wore her scars like wounds. Everybody go through things in their life that was meant to keep them stuck. There are things that I've been through. I've been in many situations that made me the way I am today. And even though those memories followed me, those traumas followed me, those heartbreaks followed me, I conquered those things. And I wore those things like wounds. I wore those things like the wounds that they were. And I allowed them to heal, to turn into the scars that they are now. And even though scars may be ugly, you heard? They always remind you of what you survived. You feel me? So I may have had people stab me in my back, but I took those knives out my back and cut ties with them. I may have had people that broke my heart, but I took the time to heal my heart. And I wore that scar on my heart like wings, because that scar will carry me as I maneuver through life. It will carry me to places I never thought I could be carried. Growing up, I hid my gifts to read cards. I hid my gifts to hear voices. I hid my gifts, these gifts that I was born with. I hid them out of fear of being judged, you know? And when I did decide to come out and, let people know, oh, this is what I do. I do readings. I do this, that, and the third. I communicate with God. They decided to try to make a mockery out of it. Instead of accepting me for who I was, they tried to push who I was to the back burner. And that hurts. Especially when there's people that you trusted, people that you thought was cool with you, people that you thought had your back. So there could be people in your life who hurt you and betrayed you that you trusted and would have did anything for. And even though you may have moved away from these people, even though you may have healed from these things, you haven't forgot it. And let me tell you, you're not going to forget it. You could try to forget it all you want, but there's no forgetting what made you. There's no forgetting what brought you exactly to where you are today. I look back and I be like, I still had certain people around me from a child to this big grown age here. And the fact that I never really knew that these people was jealous of me or these people was trying to hold me back, those type of things can make you feel a way against yourself. But I'm here to let you know, don't beat yourself up for mistakes you made in the past. You made those mistakes because you didn't know. That's what makes it a mistake. You didn't know. But what you need to do with those mistakes is conquer them and wear them like wings. Because at the end of the day, those mistakes are going to show you what not to do when a certain situation come back to spin the block. So the first card we have here is the comeback is stronger than the setback. The comeback is stronger than the setback. When things come in our life and throw us off our path, it knocks us down real hard. It do. And I'm not even going to sit here and hold you. I've had things that knocked me off my path so bad I thought I wasn't going to get back up. It knocked the wind out of me. You feel me? But when you realize that even though something knocked you down and you can find the strength to get back up, that's what's going to make you. That's what's going to help you to turn a bad thing into a good thing. Because when you do look back on this bad situation or this bad memory, you're going to remember how you got back up again after you was knocked down. And I'm hearing the song Get Up 10 by Cardi B. She said, knock me down 9 times and I get up 10. You could knock me down, but baby, I'm going to get back up. It don't matter how many times you knock me down. I'm going to get back up. And once I learn how to get back up and stay back up, you got a mother effing problem. You feel me? So the comeback is stronger than the setback. Whatever it is that's making you feel like you can't get back up, remember, when you do get back up, it's going to be stronger than the last time you got knocked down. So can I get more on the comeback is stronger than the setback? Sorry, y'all. This card not even supposed to be there. Give me more on the comeback is better than the setback, Spirit. The comeback is better than the setback. So whatever it is that sat you down, what's coming is going to be 10 times better. In the shadows, we have occupational and spiritual. So you could be somebody that pray a lot. You could be somebody that's very open-minded. You could be somebody that roll with the punches. But whatever the punch this was that knocked you down to the floor and knocked your breath out, you feeling like you can't get back up. And I'm here to let you know, don't beat yourself up because you feel like you can't get back up. Sometimes we can't get back up. But God never said you had to stay there. You had to get knocked down so you could learn how to stand back up. After somebody feel like they can knock the wind out of you. So next time somebody roll up on you and think they're going to knock some wind out of you, you're going to have enough breath to get the back. I was about to curse y'all. I'm trying to stop cursing. But you're going to have enough strength to get back up and keep moving. You feel me? You got to learn how to turn these setbacks into major comebacks. Don't allow these setbacks to hold you back. Allow it to push you forward, to move you forward. You feel me? She conquered her demons and wore her scars like wounds. Yes, I was hurt. Yes, I got stabbed in the back. Yes, I trusted you. Yes, you was my best friend. Yes, these things happen. But these things didn't happen to you because you had knowledge that these things would happen to you. Sometimes we don't know how things going to turn out. Sometimes, like I said, you could be somebody that just roll with the punches of life. You feel me? But this is one punch you thought you wasn't going to be able to get back up from. But I'm letting you know, You take what happened to you, you turn it into a beautiful picture, and you hang that shit on the wall to remind you of where you came from. Because the comeback is always going to be stronger than what tried to hold you back. You feel me? This can have something to do with somebody that you have a twin flame connection with, a spiritual connection with, some type of connection with. Somebody could be coming in your life too to help you heal your heart. This doesn't necessarily have to be a lover. It could be the Holy Spirit. It could be your grandmother. It could be anybody. People always think love, relationships, a man and a woman. No. Why your great grandmother can't come back from the beginning of times and help you get up? You know, why your grandfather can't see you down and out? And these people that I'm speaking on, these people probably not even living no more. But like I said, people always stem to think that soulmates and twin flame connections and spiritual connections is all about a man and a woman. No, it could be your great-great-great-grandmother that you never met that's watching you from above trying to get back up. That might whisper something in your ear and that'll motivate you to keep moving and keep trying. So you could be somebody that, like me, I have the gift of clear audience. So I hear spirits speak to me. And I thank God every day because I don't think I could have enjoyed the gift of seeing spirits. Like I see spirits in my dream, but like to actually see them, and like, no, that would have been too much for me. So God gave me the gift of clear audience where I could hear what the spirits say to me. I could hear what my loved ones got to say to me. I could hear what my angels got to speak to me. You feel me? So you may be someone that has this gift, or you may be someone that's waking up to this gift. But neither here nor there, when the going gets tough, these ancestors, these angels, these people that's guiding you, they come in to tell you, get back up. It was a time I was so depressed, y'all. I'm never going to forget this. You feel me? That's why they say the comeback is always stronger than the setback. I could not get out of the bed. I was so depressed. I never was depressed like that in my life. I never even thought I could get depressed to the point where I couldn't get out the bed, wash my face, brush my teeth. That's how hard it was. And if you know what it's like to be hurt, backstabbed. I thought I wasn't going to be able to make it out of that. And a voice said to me, get back up and try again. Write scriptures down. And that's exactly what I did. I put the scriptures on the mirror in the bathroom. I had the scriptures on my bed rail. I had the scriptures on my refrigerator. When I opened the refrigerator, it was scriptures inside of the refrigerator. Everywhere I went in my home, it was a scripture. Because in that moment, I felt like giving up. But God said no. My ancestors said no. My angels said no. You go in the Bible, because in the Bible is power. And then after a while, I got my strength back. I was back to who I was. And, you know, when I look back at that time, I don't beat myself up for allowing myself to become depressed like that. No, I needed that to happen to me. I needed that to happen to me so I could see how strong I could really be when it's time to be strong. And I'm not going to say I was having like suicidal thoughts. No, I wasn't. I didn't have suicidal thoughts. I never have suicidal thoughts because the way my angelic beings speak to me is always like positive stuff. Like it's never, if I'm sad, oh, sunshine, stay sad, or sunshine, stay in the house. These voices I hear are always telling me, get up, keep moving, don't give up. You know, you could do it. So Spirit wants you to know that even when you down and out, He is right there. He will send help in to help you. He will send loved ones from the past in to tell you what it is that you need to see, hear, or know. You feel me? Others, you may not have this gift of clear audience. You may have a gift of clairvoyance or clairsentience. It's many ways your ancestors and your angelic beings can speak to you. There's many ways the Holy Spirit can speak to you. It's up to you to listen, though. You got to conquer your demons. See, if I would have allowed that depression to take over, I wouldn't have never been able to hear my ancestors, my angels say, go to the Bible and put scriptures everywhere in your house so you could gain your emotional strength back. I wouldn't have never been able to hear that. And you know, when you're going through stuff, it's hard to hear anything. It really is hard to hear anything, but that's okay because Let me tell you, the comeback is stronger than the setback, and it's always going to be like that, and it was meant to be like that. It say I couldn't resist seeing you, even though you say we shouldn't be together. What I'm getting from this card is that you could be somebody who is running away from your gifts, or running away from spirituality, or running away from listening to what it is that your body is telling you. And I feel like at this point in time of your life, there's no more running from what your body is telling you. There's no more running from what you're seeing. There's no more running from what you're hearing. There's no more running from what you're feeling. I feel like at this time in your life, you're about to face what it is that keeps coming in your life over and over and over again to keep you stuck. And it could be these memories. It could be these memories. It could be these feelings. It could be these things that you need to release. It's time for you to conquer your demons and wear every scar that every person gave you like a wing. You feel me? Allow it to lift you up and take you places that you never thought you could go before. Growing up, I hid that I could read cards. I kept this a secret because I didn't want nobody talking about something. I was doing voodoo and I'm a witch and this, that, and the third and blah, blah, blah. But now at this big age of 32, I got people out here that wish they had these gifts that I had. I got people out here that wish they could tell when somebody don't like them. I got people out here that wish they could have guidance when they don't have nowhere to go so easily. Sorry, y'all, I had to pause. So yeah, it's like you could have been resistant listening to, because let me tell you, before I get into anything, before I find myself in a situation that I'm not supposed to be in, God warned me. You be knowing what you're not supposed to get into. You know, I knew, but I still did it. You know why I did it? Because I didn't have the knowledge to know what's going to happen when I do it. I didn't listen. So I had the experience. And experience is the best teacher out this mother effer. You feel me? I experienced that so much to the point where now I know to listen to what I feel, what I see, what I hear, all of that. I don't even play like that no more. If you coming around me and you not for me and my intuition say move, I'm running. I'm running. I'm not thinking about it. I'm not trying to see why you saying move. None of that. When I get bad feelings and bad vibes about people now, I'm not even trying to see where the bad vibe coming from. I'm just going to remove myself. I don't even want to know. Why? Because I done went through many things where I had a feeling. And I chose to ignore that feeling. Next thing you know, I'm in the bed crying, curled up, sad and hurt. Because I chose to ignore what it was that I was feeling, or ignore what it was that my ancestor was telling me, or ignore what it is that my angelic beings was telling me. This connection that I got wasn't meant for me to ignore. It was meant for me to listen. And the more I listened, the more I found myself learning. You feel me? The more I didn't listen is the more I found myself with heartbreak. God don't bring situations in your life to break you, but to make you. And this is real life stuff. People just got to learn how to turn a negative into a positive. I'm hearing Biggie Smalls. He said, damn right I like the life I live because I went from negative to positive and it's all good. In other words, I accept my negative times, the things I did sorry, y'all. The times I did negative things, the times I wasn't real right, the times I wasn't all the way 100, I went from that to this. I went from negative to positive and it's all good, which means that it's no reason to stress about what happened and who did what, because at the end of the day, I went from negative to positive. So it's all good. It's a win-win in the end. It's always going to be a win-win in the end. That's why God say, you conquer your demons and wear your scars like wings, because without those scars, baby, where would you be? Naive, gullible, unaware. You need these things to go wrong in your life. You need people to backstab you. You need to fall down so you can know how to get back up. And these things is very crucial for people, because I don't know why people think it's only love and happiness and sunshine. What about the opposite to those things? It's an opposite to everything. To sunshine, it's cloudy. So you could wake up one day and be feeling on top of the world, and then the next day waking up feeling cloudy. But both days you still got to thank God, baby, because he got you. You feel me? You still got to thank yourself because you got yourself this far. We have a dream as a sign from a loved one. So you could have had a dream about somebody, someone from your family, a friend. But whoever this person is that you dreamed of, they came and let you know, get back up. That's the same thing like this card. Whether it was in a dream, whether you heard a voice, whether you seen the sign, whatever it is, it gave you the motivation to get back up. You don't get knocked down to stay down. And if you get knocked down, you got knocked down. You ain't got to be embarrassed. Yeah, I got knocked down, but I bet you I won't get knocked down again. I bet you're going to have a harder time knocking me down again because you knocked me down this first time and I learned the first time. God don't got to send me the lesson 15 times. And let me tell y'all, I'm sitting here saying it like that. It was the time God had to send me the lesson 15 times because I wasn't listening. I wasn't listening to the signs. I thought I was tripping. But the moment I started listening and following my intuition and following what it was that I was hearing, things became better for me. Even the memories, they didn't taunt me no more. They became lessons for me. I've had things that broke my heart because I'm a good, kind, loving, giving person. I like to give. I like to share. I like to see people happy. I like to see people having the same time. But same time. I like to see everybody having a good time. But at the same time, everybody is not like me. So if I go on a friendship with this good heart and I meet somebody with a nasty heart, then it's quite obvious that this relationship is not going to work out because we are not vibrating on the same level. And of course, God is going to make something go wrong because you're not vibing on the frequency I'm vibing on. So you may be the healed one in a relationship and you running into people that's unhealed. And that also too could tell you a lot about yourself. You may be a healer. You may have such bright light that you attract nothing but broken people. And that's the same thing for me because I used to be like, I'm so nice. Why I keep attracting all these people that's not like me? That's because God was trying to prepare me for today. He was trying to prepare me for where I'm going now. And that's the healed people. Who knows the kind of people you keep running into? I'm just giving y'all examples of what it is, the people that I kept running into. Sorry, y'all got to turn my light up. My phone dying. I kept running into, all right, for example, for relationships. In a relationship, I kept running into guys that was looking for a mother. I kept running into guys that was codependent. Until I realized, this same spirit keeps showing up in different bodies. I'm going through the same thing over and over and over and over. And then I realized, maybe I should start listening to my intuition. Maybe I should start going left and stop trying to go right every time. When it came down to friends, I was the one that was giving. We'd go out. If I want to go somewhere and my friend don't got no money, I'm paying for my friend. You feel me? Or if I get put on with something, I'm bringing one of my friends. But when my friends get put on with something, they ain't bringing me. When they get money, they not breaking bread. They not inviting me out to eat. They not saying, "Oh, sunshine, I got you." And those things can hurt. Those things are meant to mess with your self-esteem. But the moment I realized that I was giving more than what I was receiving, that's when I started attracting people that was more like me. So sometimes God allowed things to repeat in your life till you listen. And it took me a while to really understand, okay, maybe I'm not supposed to be around these people. Maybe I'm not supposed to be telling her my secrets. Because, your friends got a friend that they talk about. So, maybe I'm not supposed to be doing these things. Maybe I should listen to the sign that I'm receiving. Give me more on the dream as a sign. Let me get one more, Spirit. That's a lot, y'all. I can't take it all. Can I get one more, Spirit? Just one more. Thank you. So we have in the shadows, falling in love by chance, but staying away by choice. Let me tell you about this card here. When you meet somebody, let me give y'all an example. You meet this guy or this woman, next thing you know, y'all in love. You like, whoa, I didn't even see this coming, because that's normally how it be. Whoa, I didn't even see this person coming in my life. Next thing you know, this person is like hell in your life. Now you got to walk away from this person. But you care so much about this person. You put so much time into it with this person. You want to build the best empire with this person. But this person is hurting you. Now you stuck with a choice. Do I stay with this person or do I walk away from me? And that's what I had to learn. And it doesn't matter if it's a friend, a relationship, family. If I'm not being treated right, if I'm not receiving what I'm giving, then it's time for me to walk away. And yes, I may still love you. Yes, I may still want to build something with you. Yes, I may want to do all of these things, but my self-integrity is worth more than anything, any relationship, any partnership. So, baby, I'm going to have to love you from a distance. And I feel like that's what Spirit is telling you when it comes down to this person. You may have to love this person from a distance because this person is not healed enough to be in your energy. Every time you bring this person around, they putting another scar on your heart. Or they stabbing you in your back with another knife. No, you should not have to keep going through the same things over and over and over again. No, it is time for you to put yourself first. It is a choice whether you want to stay with a person that's treating you bad or move on. And God want to see what your choice going to be. Because he's not going to give you the whole pie if you can't even eat and devour a single slice. You feel me? It's like baking a cake. Like, you can't bake a cake with missing ingredients because it's not going to work. You feel me? And that's how you need to look at these things that go wrong in your life. These are the ingredients to what's going to make you. We have throat chakra, introvert. So you could be somebody that don't really speak up a lot, You could also be somebody that's very opinionated, loud, yell, you say a lot of harsh words. Or you could be somebody who don't speak up, somebody that feel misunderstood, somebody that don't really listen like that. And when I'm hearing like don't really listen like that, I'm feeling like you're not really listening to what you feel. Because the moment you listen to what you feel, you won't find yourself in certain situations. You will be able to handle them better. This card say pain is meant to teach you. It's not meant to keep you stuck. Sometimes it's to remind you. It may remind you, but it's not reminding you to keep you stuck. It's reminding you to keep moving. That's all. That's all. You may run into somebody that trigger you. You may run into somebody that bring memories up that you thought you buried a long time ago. But at least this time when they bring it up, you will be healed enough to face it and be like, you know what? I'm happy that happened. Or you could sit back and laugh at it. Because there's things that I laugh at now that I was not laughing at when it was happening. I was dead ass serious. But now when I think about it, I'm cracking up laughing. Yesterday I was laughing at something that I was not laughing about when it happened. But pain is meant to teach you. It's not meant to keep you stuck. So if I'm laughing at it, that means I'm healed from it. I made amends with it. And I let it go. I took what I needed from it. This card said you never learn, do you? And it has the brain and the heart. And this card is coming out because God is letting you know it don't matter what you've been through. Do not allow these things to close you off. Your mom may tell you one thing. Your mom may tell you, oh, don't get in that relationship. Don't start a new friendship. Don't start a new business. No, don't listen to that. What you need to be saying is, when I start this friendship, I'm not going to let what happened to me happen again. Or when I start this business, I'm not going to do it that way because the last time when I did it that way, last time I took a chance. Love is everywhere. A chance is everywhere. Don't allow a setback to block you from a comeback. Period. So let me get y'all a closing card. I truly hope y'all enjoyed the reading. I love getting up here. I'm going to try to do another reading later, a love reading. Y'all got to bear with me. I'm mad busy. I got my 2 boys. One of my sons got autism. I'm doing a lot, y'all. So I'm trying. But I am going to get these messages out as much as I can. So let me give y'all a closing card to this reading. And remember what I said. The